The Witcher 3 is coming to Nintendo Switch and now has an official release date, which is on October 15th. This version will be getting the basic game as well as a two story expansions, which are Hearts of Stone and Blood in a Wine. There will also be 16 pieces of DLC available, giving players a total of 150 hours of gameplay. Also, do expect that the game will not necessarily run as crisp as that on PC or console, but it will also have decent specs. On docked mode, it will have a 720 and a 540p handheld.
Maybe even true love. Tell me, why Velen?
Because here's where my journey begins.
The time manipulation action and puzzle side-scrolling platformer featuring world exploration and RPG elements, Eternal Blade 2 has been announced to be launching on October 11th, 2019. This will be coming to the PS4, Xbox One, and Nintendo Switch. Get to choose from 3 unique playable characters, which are the Freyja, and also the one who wielding the sword, and guys Bernard who uses a halberd, and Felix who is equipped with a whip blade. Each of them has unique attacks and abilities that you can use to solve the game's puzzles. Command and Conquer Remastered, which had been announced last year, is sharing new developments about the game, including some new art and UI. The remaster is getting a new mission select screen that is a quality of life featuring and making it easier for players to select and replay missions as well as watch cutscenes. And guys, the new interface has the GDI, not in covert operations missions, as well as a Terex the button, which is likely the dinosaur missions, just like what the original game had. The Sims 4 is getting a new game pack called the Realm of Magic. This is like the Making Magic expansion for the original game, and The Sims 4 Realm of Magic will be launching on September 10th, available for PC and on consoles, and the release will be later on October. This will also include a secret portal learning spells, creating elixirs, and so much more. There will be some familiars as well as which ranges from dragon to fairies. Get to enjoy making spells and brewing up potions with The Sims 4 Realm of Magic.
Puts a single ball into multiple, allowing you to.
A release date trailer has been shared for Creature in the Well by Flight School Studio, and Creature in the Well is a top-down hack and slash dungeon crawler that is pinball inspired, and the game is now available for pre-purchase on the Nintendo eShop. For the PC and Xbox One pre-orders, you have to get 10% off discount, and you must also overcome the many challenges that the creature will throw your way and eventually defeat the creatures himself. It will be arriving on September 6th, 2019.
Back inside the mountain, you'll find Roger, a humble janitor aspiring to be a scientist. It in fact was Roger's great-great-great-grandfather who built the machine in the first place. Go figure. Hopefully this clears up what we mean when we say made-up words like pinbrawler or pinball hack and slash. Thanks for spending some time with us to talk about the game, Creature in the Well. Cannot wait for y'all to get your hands on it.
Focused Home Interactive revealed a new Mud Runner game at Gamescom, and the follow-up to the hit off-road tracking sim is called Snow Runner, and the title implies it lets the players control heavy-duty vehicles in the most harsh of environments. The game has over 15 new sandbox maps that players can explore, and each of them have their own unique challenges. The game is playable in solo or in 4-player online co-op multiplayer, and Snow Runner, a Mud Runner game, is yet to receive a release date. Nintendo announced earlier this month that Dragon Quest XI-S will be having a demo on Switch, and finally the date has arrived for players to try the game. Those interested to try out the demo can also download the game from the eShop. By participating in the demo, players will be able to carry over their progress to the full game when it launches next month. They will also be able to unlock the Tackle Spirit in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, and Dragon Quest XI-S will be available starting September 27th. DICE revealed this year's roadmap for Star Wars Battlefront 2. The roadmap includes changes to Battlefront 2 Capital Supremacy game mode, as well as additional content. The game will be getting a 4-player co-op mode in September, where players can play either as the Galactic Republic or the Separatist Alliance. The new mode will also be launching next month, called Instant Action, and is geared towards solo players. Full details on the roadmap are available in the Battlefront forums.
Thing crashing down.
Two Point Hospital is getting a new alien-themed DLC called Close Encounters, and the expansion will be available starting August 29th on PC. Close Encounters will introduce 3 new hospitals plus 34 new illnesses that were brought by a mysterious object that fell from the sky. The expansion also adds 3 new cure machines, new decorative items, new music, and more.
There's no actual evidence, but I say this crisis is definitely caused by aliens and secret alien stuff. It's time for the Wolfpack to go on an alien hunt. We're going to Stormcast in 24, if we can find it. Remember, they can't stop all of us. For now, stay vigilant, for the wolf must return to the wilderness. You're not a real wolf, Harrison!
Ubisoft is once again making For Honor available for free, and you can get it only this week. If you missed getting it for free in the Epic Games Store earlier this month, Ubisoft is giving you another chance. Just log into your Uplay account and download the game from there. You have until August 27 to do so. Once downloaded, the game is yours to keep and play forever. Capcom has revealed that Monster Hunter World is having another collaboration with Horizon Zero Dawn on PS4. Aloy from Horizon Zero Dawn will be back as a playable character. Unfortunately, this will be only available for players on the PS4. The collaboration is a crossover between Horizon Zero Dawn's Frozen Wilds DLC and Monster Hunter World's Iceborne expansion. Looking for the best video game deals? Allkeyshop got you covered, guys. Head over to our daily deals page and score some free games like the Cycle from the Epic Game Store and some free games and so much more. You will also find that price drops on the Long Dark. You can also get games at discounted prices like the 2017 game Torment Tides of Numenera. We've got these and more for you, so grab them now while you still can. Crafton has announced that Mistover is coming to PS4. That will be on October 10, 2019. For those who don't already know, strategy role-playing game in which the qualify of the decision you make determine how long you survive. The game is designed to keep players on their toes as it constantly presents new challenges and scenarios to which players must adjust. Get ready to form your expedition corps, with which you will explore two mysterious mists, and the game will also be available for PC. Microsoft and the Coalition have labeled Gears 5 as the series' biggest entry to date, and in ensuring that their opinion mirrors that the player base, some variables requirement for investment. According to the developers, one major variable to acquire priority status is accessibility. In addition to subtitles and narration mods for menus, the game will feature a lock-on system which assists players who can physically control both sticks simultaneously, among other accessibility enhancing elements.
And now we need to kill it.
I need you to think about what you saw in that vision. Every detail.
Multiple security breaches. Old Akira ruins.
External camera 16. External camera 15. Camera 10. Damn it!
They're here.
Publisher Team 17 has officially announced the release date for yet another pixel art action Metroidvania title named Blasphemous. According to the developer, this game offers a unique gruesome action platformer experience. Developer of the game Kitchen accomplished this by combining the fast-paced skilled combat of a hack-and-slash game with a deep and evocative story-driven core. Now players will explore a vast universe containing many unique designing logos, and Blasphemous releases on September 10 of this year, 2019.
That divine will, equally pious and cruel, which we could not and will never be able to unravel, was called the miracle.
Second, Two Point Studios have announced a new expansion that will be making its way to their widely embraced hit management simulation game, Two Point Hospital. The name of the expansion is The Close Encounters, and it will be launching on August 29, 2019. According to the developers, this expansion will come bearing an entirely new range of challenges, buildings, diseases, and characters to the game, and the game is currently available for Nintendo Switch, PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and on PC.
Man, sure, there's no actual evidence, but I say this crisis is definitely caused by aliens and secret alien stuff. It's time for the Wolfpack to go on an alien hunt. We're going to Stormcasm 24 if we can find it. Remember, they can't stop all of us. For now, stay vigilant.
Animal Crossing New Horizons is currently available for pre-order for Nintendo Switch. If you don't already know, Animal Crossing New Horizons is a social simulation game created exclusively for Nintendo Switch. The gameplay takes place on a deserted island where you can create a new home, maintain it, collect resources, and craft all sorts of things to personalize your residence. Also note that the Standard Edition is the only edition announced so far. Warner Bros. And NetherRealm Studios have certainly excited Mortal Kombat 11 fans upon announcing the list of Mortal Kombat 11 Combat Pack DLC characters. The most noteworthy characters of the lot are the Terminator T-800 from the hit Terminator movie franchise and the Joker from the multi-hardwiring DC franchise. Terminator T-800 will be available October 8, while it will be January 28 of next year before players will have the pleasure of playing as the Joker.
Consequences. And should that helping hand become somehow...
It is only a week until Man of Medan officially releases, which is surely an incentive for the developers releasing a brand new teaser trailer for the title. In the trailer, players are introduced to some of the scares and horrors that awaits them on August 13th when the game releases for PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and PC. In the game, there are 5 playable characters featured, and it is entirely up to you to make the top quality judgment calls required to preserve their existence. DICE persists to churn out the content for its action shooter Star Wars Battlefront 2, and The Rise of Skywalker is the latest bit of content inbound. The Rise of Skywalker content is slated for release in December and will likely coincide with the release of the actual film. The developer is reluctant to divulge too much as it relates to the incoming content. However, DICE have confirmed that it is heavily based on the movie. Star Wars Battlefront 2 is currently available for Xbox One, PS4, and on PC.
We'll always be with you. No one's ever really gone.
No Man's Sky Beyond is getting a physical release on PlayStation 4 next month. The disc will contain all the original sci-fi adventure and all the existing expansion for game, so there is no cause for alarm in that regard. The latest expansion for game was named Beyond, which amalgamates all the strands of No Man's Skies to make the project more cohesive, accessible, and comprehensible. The game is currently available for PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and on PC. PlayerUnknown's Battleground or PUBG is about to see a resurgence of the spooky weather condition that once added an element of character to the game environment. These conditions were present at launch back in 2017 but they were ousted shortly thereafter as they were among the chief catalysts of instability in the game. Since then, the developers have worked earnestly at optimizing the game so its stability goes unperturbed when the dynamic weather is reintroduced. Thus far, the players dub it a welcomed addition. Psyonix and Panic Button Games have announced that Rocket League Season 12 will be arriving on the 27th of this month. According to the developers, when you purchase the Premium Rocket Pass, you will the new car named Moncat, and in addition, players will have a fairly long time to unlock tires, as this Rocket Pass does not include until December 4. Also, bear in mind that there is not much time left until the season ends, so go ahead and grind out the champion rank in Snow Day to earn that season reward before it's too late. Looking for the best video game deals? Allkeyshop got you covered. Head on over to our daily deals page and score some free games like The Cycle from Epic Games Store and more. You will also find price drops on The Long Dark. You can also get games at discounted prices like the 2017 games Tournament Tides of Numenera. We've got these and more for you, so grab them now while you still can.